Hey guys, we're back with another Draconia session. We're Tales of Turam. I'm here today again. It's going to be an interlude session. I'm here with Moria.
Hey,
I'm here with Gish.
hello.
I'm here with the Redeemer Eotis.
Hi, hi, hi.
And I'm here with the Yeti fucker Okrin.
Howdy.
My man.
Damn, the one I just generated, she got a fat booty.
So,
End it.
I am. Yes, Gish?
nothing.
So, as the party has begun to come up with their plans, Moria, you said you were going to
Yeah.
do some sending messages first.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you like to send first?
Does my sending spell with my simulacrums translate to like the 5-minute telepathy?
Sure, I just rolled high, so yeah.
Alright. Sending spell to my simulacrum that's overlooking my children still at Cloudtopia.
And I'm going to check something really quickly here about a spell.
I don't know.
Just simulacrum, because I'm confused about it. Give me 1 second.
Oh, they last until they're dispelled.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking what it costs to cast, because I'm pretty sure it costs something to cast it.
Oh, it does. It
Yeah.
costs a lot of gem, like powder, I think, and a lot of snow
Okay,
or material to make it up.
you're going to need to start using that, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that on Okrin's back.
Yeah, it was fine on
I
Okrin's
had
back,
spent so long.
but you made one here, and you didn't have a lot of this stuff, so I was like, allow it once. But
Yeah, it requires powdered ruby
Mhm.
and something from the clone I'm making, which is me. So I figured I don't really have to keep track of that because it's fucking me.
yeah. Anyways,
But I need
what do you start saying to your simulacrum?
Moria 2. First of all, are the children okay?
The spell fails,
Oh shit.
and
Okay.
you know that means the simulacrum is not alive.
I cast sending to Zai.
All right. What do you say?
Not the baby, the adult.
Oh, okay. Yes. You're just gonna get goo goo gaga. What do you say? What do you say?
Zai, simulacrum is gone. Where the fuck? What the fuck happened? Are my children okay? You better fucking respond right the fuck now.
I'm aware. I'm in the middle of trying to get them back. Let's just say you really pissed someone off. And you hear shit. God. And he starts speaking in a language you speak Draconic, right?
Yeah.
You hear him say, "Sky, weaken," and he starts to say something about a spell, and he's casting a spell, but then he ends the sending immediately. What are you doing?
Everyone, we're not going back to Snowden. My children are in immediate danger. I do not care.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Teleport.
You click your heels. Where are you teleporting to?
Zai's house.
Roll a d100, and you've seen it quite frequently, so it's not that hard of a DC. I don't remember the exact ones, but I'm pretty sure it's 80 or 90 to 100. Without
I have a
many
quick
mistakes.
question.
Yep. Go ahead.
How long have I been outside at this point?
You're at full health. Well, actually, no. There's no sunlight coming through.
Fuck.
Because it's a blizzard.
Hold on a second. I'm looking up teleport.
So I think it's like a 10% chance of mishap. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
Because you've seen it casually. You've been there once.
I've been there for a period of time.
Yes.
38.
You feel the spell begin to lift, and I need you to roll a d100 for your slippers, which are at 60 right now, and they'll move to 80.
I thought they moved up by 5.
I believe they move up by 20, right? Let me look at the loot.
Hold
I
on.
might be wrong. I might be wrong, because I've been saying move it up by 20 each time. Let's see. What are they called? Where are they?
They're quotes things. Hold on.
Because I'm pretty sure I said 20, right? Because I didn't want you to use it so many fucking times. I think I put it at 20% increase.
Where is it? Marble steps. Yeah, on a roll of 5 or less, increases by another 5.
Where can you send them to me so I can look at them?
Yeah, I'll also reply to it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, thank you. once per week in game, you can cast teleport. Unfortunately, it is yet to be a week since you last cast it.
All right, can I?
So it's
attempt...
at 25:30, I believe, right now. What are you doing?
Can I attempt to learn the teleport spell by studying my slippers and by use of?
By
I've
studying your
been
feet?
using them a couple times. Yeah, I've used the
Uh,
teleport spell from the slippers a
I will
couple
say,
of
in this
times.
moment of adrenaline, make an Arcana check. And the DC is
Okay.
going to be 27. No guidance,
Okay.
because this is a
Oh.
very quick moment.
Really, if you succeed. That spell is so important.
Remember,
Arcana, you said?
remember, even to cast spells right now is going to be hard because you have been drained. You've gotten a short rest, but you got your 7th level back, so you're fine.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
the only spell I cast,
Yeah.
and I
Well, remember, you had all your magic
nat
drained.
20.
Oh my
Nat
god!
20.
Yeah.
That's
You
so
immediately
Did I get all my magic
recognize
back?
the teleport spell, and you're like, "Fuck it!" And you cast it. Don't use your 7th level spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh,
As
shit.
you teleport, you all feel yourselves pulled by Moria. There's no saving throw. There is no willingness for this teleport that she has just used. She is pulling you along with her. As you all appear in Cloudtopia. And even though it's day, the sky is dark. And winds are heavy. And you hear a familiar chanting, all of you. As you look up to the skies, you could see floating in the sky a broken sword in hand. Zarius in the clouds, beginning to build his blade in the sky. As you hear, Gesh, can you say the word for me?
Oh Gott, no.
Heimelbrecher.
Oh, Himmelsbrecher. No.
You watch as the blade pierces into Cloudtopia,
Oh my god.
and the entire city explodes. The cloud dissipating, skyships going flying off. You see people falling from the heights. The tower itself begins to collapse and fall as the cloud itself disperses. Moria, Okrin,
Yeah.
I believe you're the only ones with passive perceptions of 20 and higher, correct?
I have 29, yep.
Guess, do you have a passive perception of 20 or higher?
No.
I need both of you to make me perception checks, if you do not mind, at this.
Okrin and
I
me,
have
or
a
is it-
passive of
Both of
9.
you. Both of you. Okrin and Moria.
I don't think advantage gives me advantage.
Or
yet,
if
that's all
Moriarty's
that-
kids die today, the king of the king of dwarfs will see blood.
Yeah, he will. Okrin. Well, hold on. Moria, you could see Zarius isn't striking down on Zai, or who you believe he might be doing it to. You see in the bottom of his beam an arm missing, a knight in blackened plate that you know is Rotush. Zarius seems to be in the middle of combat with him and decided this was the best way to defeat or get out of the battle with him. Zarius, I will say, at this moment, his posture seems very rushed to cast this. Like he is in dire straits. You, Okran, notice the cloak that Zarius is wearing is barely covering any of the details. You could see this this beautiful pointed chin underneath, which you wouldn't be able to see before because Zarius, whenever you saw him, his cloak caused things to be dispersed through heavy illusion. But it seems the cloak isn't activated properly at the moment, but he's still wearing it to stop anyone from seeing him. But you do see, with that roll, I'm going to roll a deception check here, because that's what this is meant to do. And he has advantage because of the cloak. Oh, that's
Alright, can you give me 1 second here?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
1.
Wow, he really lied to us.
Oh,
Wow.
this was unexpected.
Okrin, that bitch. You- Now I hope that Zarius has my children.
Okie doke.
Well, that was
No,
actually
I
pretty quick,
appreciate
thank you.
it.
I'll give you a team's inspiration for... You lied about 1 second, but you got back in like 10. You're good.
Oh, yeah.
So you notice these beautiful, like, almost circuit-based patterns running through his body. Similar to the one that Zai, that's Gesh, and that all of the marked few, that you know anyways, had at one point. They are glowing a gilden light and iridescent ability as it's sparking off like embers across his body. You could barely see it because his glove that he's wearing and the cloak that is furling back from the heavy wind just barely shows you it. But you can't make out any other details. This is definitely another marked individual. As he casts this, the cloud disperses and you all begin to fall.
Can I use my fly
Feather
speed to not
falling.
fall?
Can I use my flight speed?
You have a
And
fly
something
speed,
that's
Oakland?
Moria. Yeah,
Yeah, you
my
gave me
sword.
Because of the sword.
Awesome.
You hold your sword, Horizon's edge up, and
Yeah,
you were
it's
just
Horizon's
you're just holding it, and you're looking down as your friends begin to fall. Both Gesh and Eotis flare their wings out. And you watch Moria fall for a bit longer. She moves her hands, and then I believe cast fly, right?
I'm gonna cast fly, yeah.
I was gonna try to catch you.
As she remains in the air, she's holding her hands together, concentrating as rubble is falling past you. You guys see no sign of Ratouche. You see individuals, buildings, and different pieces of Cloudtopia now sundered, falling to the ocean below.
Where are my babies?
I'm gonna slowly fly my way up to Ratouche, or not Ratouche, Zarius.
As you look up to try and fly up to Zarius, he's gone.
Damn.
We need to find the kids.
No, my kid is pretty sentient.
You see
Yes.
suddenly a flash as the tower is falling beneath you, and Zai appears on the balcony, from a magical teleportation, it would seem, very injured, scars across his face a bit, well, heavy wounds, and you can see his arm is, those tattoos that you had seen on his arm before when you had last met him are also glowing. It seems whatever abilities he was using to try and get your kids back, as well. And he is not keeping it hidden at this point, that he has these tattoos as well. And he begins to fly up to you all as you begin to cast spells and try to figure anything out. He gets up. Are you okay? I apologize. I
you
was
take
gone.
them?
I did not get them. The architect came. He took them.
We can see.
He killed your simulacrum, and I was out for but a moment because I was distracted by another group of people who broke into my house in Draconia.
Oops.
They're going to die.
Uh-oh.
Do you have any way to contact them? I know little Zai is very intelligent. He may be able to have the sending spell into his mind. Ask him, please.
Cast sending.
You can see that Zai is looking very distraught at the moment. His eyes are like moving thousands of feet per second, like he's calculating
Yeah.
so many things.
I cast sending to baby Zai.
I'm gonna fly closer to Zai and try to rest my hands on it. Try to relax.
As you touch him,
Breathe.
the arcanic marks strike you. You take 30 points of force damage.
Ow. Luckily, is the sun back by chance?
No, you look up and it's dark because the atmosphere has been removed by Himmelbrecher, and there is just stars above.
Alright,
Ow.
time to cast
But the
sending to
sun
baby
is still in
Zai.
the sky. I mean, technically, I'm still in direct sunlight.
You're still in... Well, the thing is, it's been darkened because space has been revealed, and the sun is not directly in the sky, it's off to the side, which is giving sunlight, but the clouds have been parted that way. They've been bursted that way, so it's kind of blocked.
I cast sending to baby Zai.
Okay, you cast it.
My precious baby. Where are you? Mommy's coming to eradicate whoever took you. I will slowly kill. I should not be saying this to a baby. Where are you?
Mama, help. Bad man. Strange mask. And I'm gonna make a perception check for your child.
Come on, baby Zai.
Natural fucking 20.
Yeah,
Let's
my
go.
baby! That's
Your
my
baby is
baby!
so smart.
He looks
That's my
around and he
baby.
goes, sand,
Giraffe.
desert in distance, jungle, and that's where it cuts off.
Jungle, desert, giraffe. We move now!
It looks to you, jungle, giraffe, either Natur or Jagabret. Where do you want to go? They're very far apart from each other, but I can teleport us once.
I can teleport us another time if we can't make it there. We go to Jagabret.
Understood. And he starts to cast the spell. He pulls the magic circle, and you see this radiance appear. Slams his hands together. Who's willing?
I'm willing.
I am.
I'm willing.
All right. You all appear floating in the sky above a large forested continent. Well, not continent. Island at the south of Darath. You can see the desert dunes in the distance, the Rain District, the Alar District, where all of them come together. You can see Nipple and the Stormridge Mountains to your right. You can see to your left the Breddy Mountain ranges, which reach to the skies. And you are above Jaggerbright at the moment. Right. Jaggerbright is quite a large jungly place. If he is here, there are many ruins. There is a lot of place to search. Should we split up, or should we all go at once together?
If we split up, we might die.
That is true.
Or we can cover more ground that way.
Moria.
This is
Hold
no
on.
time.
King.
I'm gonna divine sense and see if I can sense any sort of presence nearby.
You sense a heavy celestial presence from Zai.
And that's it.
Like adult Zai or my baby?
But adult Zai. Eodis,
Okay.
I actually have a question for you. Because you had been around Zarius when he just broke Cloudtopia, right? You hadn't used your divine presence.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been around Zarius, by the way? I always forget to ask this because I don't recall if you've divine presence Zarius. Because you guys have always been you guys believe he's celestial. You're not sure. No one's divine presence to him yet.
I don't think I've divine presence Zarius yet. We've always been meaning to meet him, but we never have.
Yeah, that's true. You joined
Yeah.
the party as Eodis. Actually, you have been, but you weren't a
Yeah.
paladin at the time. Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
wondering because
yeah.
that would be interesting because Zarius, you want to know if he's actually a celestial or not. That's interesting because I would actually give you that information if Zarius was here. Anyways, but yeah, you do sense a heavy presence of celestial energy from Zai. And you get the feeling Zai has celestial blood of some kind in him. A very
question,
potent celestial blood.
Would you allow me to cast more divine senses at once to try and expand my range for what I can sense?
I will say if you get rid of all of your spell slots that you have remaining.
I have no spell slots. I used all of them.
Unfortunately, then no. Do you have a DM's inspiration?
I do not. Tadal has 10. Iotis has 0.
Does anybody have DM's inspiration?
I
get
don't
rid
believe
of
so.
mine.
As you
Code.
cast divine presence, he looks at you and goes, "That's what I needed. Give me a second." And he's going to cast locate object, but he's also going to sculpt a spell into you specifically. I'm using you as a beacon. This is going to hurt. As he grabs both sides of your skull, your jaw, and the top of your head. And as he does, you feel this energy burst into your skin and your body, and you start to shake heavily. I need you to make a perception check for me with advantage and a +10.
Oh, shit.
Can I give him a guidance?
You can. You reach over and grab, but because you're touching him and Zai's forcing this energy into him using those marks, you do suffer 30 points of force damage more.
Fine. Anything for my children.
A 23 only.
23. Well, what's your perception bonus?
That's +0.
Oh,
I always
okay,
give us a 10.
As you sense quite a few celestial presences and other things within these areas. You get the feeling there's a lot of strange things in this area. You sense one heavy celestial presence under the ground of Jaggerbrett. And it's not one that it's not just a celestial presence. It's a powerful celestial presence. Even more powerful than Zai. It almost overwhelms your senses to the point where your eyes begin to bleed.
You have divine sense when Baby's Eye was around. Do you recognize it?
It is not Baby's eyes, but it is stronger than Baby's eyes. It is stronger. Yeah. It is similar in nature. You sense the divine presence of a deity.
A deity?
Mm-hmm. As your mind comes back to and Zai lets go of you, how much health are you on?
I am currently on 146 with 15 temp.
Okay, so Zai is going to ask if you're good to keep going. You are taking heavy damage as he continues to hold you. If you want to make another perception check.
I slowly give him a thumbs up.
Okay, you suffer 50 points of force damage for the first bit.
A deity, holy shit.
You're trying to now focus and push that deity's that deity-based essence out of your mind and trying to focus through that and as well as the area surrounding you, being used as a conduit here in the sky.
Alright. And I take another 50 damage after?
You might. We'll see.
All right.
Roll
So the same plus 10 and the 1d4?
plus 15 now.
Plus 15.
Because you're now
Oh, man,
focusing.
20.
34.
34.
Oh,
You detect Zai's presence.
your baby's eye.
Heading down through that essence that you felt. Heading downwards under the ground of Jaggerbret. However, as you sense this, you take 100 points of force damage.
Owie. I'm not down.
And he looks at you. If I keep going, you'll disintegrate!
They're underground!
He pulls it off.
Oh!
Underground! Where? Where underground? Lead us.
Oh.
Your divine presence ends.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to absorb as much sunlight as possible.
Was I able to sense the entrance, or just they were underground?
They were underground.
Okay, if they're underground, I'm gonna fly down to the ground and cast a 7th level Animate Dead to get as many skeletons as possible and have them, like, roam and find me.
You land on the ground and touch the muddy floor of this jungle, and as you do, you watch skeletons begin to arise from the mud of dead merchants, dead individuals that have been slain here in these rough jungles.
Yeah.
You even watch as a single Triceratops corpse comes out of the mud.
Yeah.
Now that's a necromancer.
Scour the land's entrance to underground.
You watch
Find
it.
it.
Scan.
Welcome to the underground.
How was the fall?
So Zai looks
If
at you
you
and
wanna
goes,
look around.
they'll take some time, but they should be able to find it very soon. It should be in that direction, I believe, right? Yes, it should be within this radius here. And he starts commanding, like, you're undead. Like, he starts telling them where it would be. At the moment, you guys have some time before they will find it. What roleplay are you making? Or what are you doing?
So situation.
Situation's
Straight
not looking
underground.
good.
I felt. I'm
The
like,
architect is going to die.
He can't do anything for this. He is
I
mind
don't-
controlled.
I
Which is
don't
the one
care.
We need to kill.
Yes, we need to kill Recluse.
I don't care. Someone Heliotis.
Alright, Yoda, how much health do you have?
I'm pretty bloodied. Out of character, I'm at 11.
I'ma give you 70 health.
Don't regain the health, but expend the points, Gish. This would be because of the markings overriding his mana. He cannot regain the health for an hour. So as you reach over and push it into him, it has no effect.
Shit.
Hopefully I can
Okrin.
regain some of my...
Yeah,
Yes.
Okrin, you're like, ooh, that sunlight feels so good. Burning
Hopefully.
passion.
Wait, can you cast Greater Restoration on yourself?
Different
Heliotis?
character.
You can cast it at will, can't you, with the rapier?
I can give you daylight. I still have the daylight spell. That's just a thing that Asmars can do.
No, I meant, would Greater Restoration help this? You can cast it from your rapier.
I can. You're right. I fish around in my backpack for my rapier because my sword is usually the main weapon I hold. And I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration.
As you cast Greater Restoration, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
So, I will say it will take them an hour to find the entrance because of the high roll they made. What are you
Actually, I
guys
forgot I
doing?
can do this. I'm also going to Healing Winds of the Sky. Oh wait, no, fuck. I have to expend hit dice. I haven't regained any of them. Damn it.
Yeah,
mind.
we're all still very weak. Shouldn't we all have like 5 exhaustion points too?
Yeah. Except for Okrin and Gesh, as well as...
Everyone doesn't,
Yeah.
because Greater
Moria,
Restoration,
Moria,
I do.
You do, yeah. But everyone else has 4, specifically.
Search the chest for a potion. Hopefully we have one of Greater Restoration.
You guys land on
I'd
the
like to
forest.
be at full
You begin to
capacity.
pull his fucking... You begin to pull his chests out of the bag. You begin to search through them, trying to rip them open. Make investigation checks for a Greater Restoration potion.
I have an idea. If we can, we need time to rest, and to help think of a plan to rescue Moria's children. Maybe we can spend another small time on Okran's back.
Has it been a week since the last time?
Nope.
It has not.
I can't yet.
Exhaustion. Let me look at the fucking shit.
You have
Believe me,
disadvantage,
like-
unfortunately.
Oh wait, shit, that's right. I have disadvantage on skill checks because
Yeah.
I still have 2 points. Wait,
Yeah,
did I get rid of the 2 points? I don't remember.
No.
disadvantage on ability checks.
No, I
Okay.
did because I got greater restoration.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you
we
use
can
Body of
say-
Eternity on yourself, too.
Yeah, we can just say
12.
for all the other checks, we've just been so pumped full of adrenaline, we didn't really have the time.
Investigation.
Yeah, you've been so pumped with
14.
adrenaline trying to get through this, and then now that you're like, okay, we have a moment.
Ah!
Oh, like you're like, I have a moment, and then you're like, oh god, I'm so fucking tired.
So,
None of you
Oh my
find
God.
greater restoration potions. In fact, Moria, as you're searching, you're trying to stay awake, but you just fall into one of the chests, just unconscious, unable to stay awake because of your.
Am I
Over.
dying?
I'm
No,
gonna
your
pull her
exhaustion
out-
has just taken you.
I'm gonna pull her out of the chest and just kind of lay her gently. So we can put the chest back.
Okran,
so
what's your wisdom?
+4 actually.
Eotis, what's your wisdom?
a 10. So a plus 0.
Gesh, what's your wisdom?
9.
Okran,
Yeah.
you are all exhausted. Zai has expended a lot of his abilities. You guys know that they are here, but they probably are just entering into a ruin to teleport out because you know they can teleport. And they seem to have planned this. You probably won't catch up to them. And Okran, in your mind, you're like, you really want to keep searching for Zai and Ophelia. But you know, even if you do find them, the Architect is still probably at full capacity or close to. And you guys are not. You will not win that fight. In fact, you will probably die. Because you can't
So?
activate your shell world.
Okran is gonna say, both of you, we need to find somewhere to stay. Does anyone know
What about the children?
Zai.
Yes.
we are going
yes.
to have?
I might have one idea how we could save the two.
How?
There's no just contact their father.
I
Yeah,
don't
your
know who their
father-
father is.
Their father was
We
always...
do. It's no.
Why-
We
why
cannot
you
say.
Do not
We cannot say.
We need to wake Moria up to contact him.
Moria is unable to wake up at the moment. She is beyond exhausted past you guys are.
We
We can't
need
do
a
it.
place to stay. If we keep going, we will die.
With a quick, glancery look over the jungle, is there any, ruin or, any type of,
There are quite a
place that we
few,
can-
but this is I will say, Eotis, you know, Durath, and so does Okran, you guys start to ping together, maybe we could stay in that room. No, this area is very dangerous. To the point of, she was able to easily raise out of the fucking ground, 80 skeletons of
Okay,
heavily armored
yeah, good
individuals, guards of caravans, as well as a fucking Triceratops. A creature you've never seen before. This is a very dangerous forest. You cannot stay here.
We need to move.
We have to. We don't have a
I
choice.
don't want to give up on this, but at the same time, I know well enough that despite what Moria desires, we can't win.
No, wait. Maybe if in the chest there is
Yeah,
a scroll of
yeah.
sending or something.
Don't
Gesh,
have time to
We
look
don't
through.
have
We're-
time.
as you begin to go through one of these chests, Gesh, and they're trying to pull you back, you start to hear the jingling of a chain, sound of lighter plate mail, and the furling of a cape as wind passes by it, as footsteps begin to approach you from the forest.
I'm
Oh,
drawing
fuck.
Horizon's Edge, hybrid shift, activating the aura.
You see Okran immediately turns into a werebear in front of you, pulling out Horizon's Edge, and you see walking up, their left arm missing, and their plate kind of sundered a little bit, but starting to repair itself. Artouche. And he looks at you all. You should listen to your friends, Gesh. Now is not the time for heroics. And you guys watch as he appears behind Gesh. Gesh, what is your AC?
36.
Does exhaustion points reduce your AC?
Nope.
He doesn't have exhaustion.
No.
Yeah, he
Gesh
doesn't have
has-
it anyway.
Gesh does not.
No,
You're
I
right.
don't.
You're right. Gesh, your AC is 33?
36.
36. How's it 36?
I got the tower shield.
Okay, but were you
Works.
wielding it?
We are in a very dangerous place.
Yes, but you were
Wait.
just currently like going through a chest is the thing.
Well,
I will say- I'll
CJ
say-
gave them.
I'll say Gesh roll me a perception check to see if you were able to react before he came to grab the shield. As you like put the shield down to go start fiddling through the chest and everything in.
7.
Unfortunately, like you're going to grab your shield right now, but you don't have it blocking. What is your AC without the tower shield? I will ask.
32.
Then that does hit.
Fuck. So
As
close.
Gesh, he appears behind you. Punches you in the back of the skull. You suffer 70 bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
You are in my aura, plus 11. No, you would be. You would be.
As you
43.
you look backwards towards him, his blood is pouring out, and he goes. He goes for an uppercut this time.
Oh
That
wait,
just
I
hits-
said I activate my aura. Hang on, roll a d12, Gesh.
Okay, roll d12, Gesh.
Hey, Gesh, roll a d12.
4.
Okay.
What does that do?
His AC is increased by 4.
Okay, then that first one, it would have hit but not really dealt anything as he punches you. The second one misses. He goes, Gah! Third one misses. He's just trying to punch you, Gesh, and you're just dodging out of the way. You're pulling your tower shield to deflect it. He punches your arm, and your tower shield goes flying out of the way. You can run this time. But know this. If you continue to chase, you will not escape here. And he looks at each and every one of you. Do you want to fight? Or do you want to live?
I already said we wouldn't win right now.
Yeah, we
You-
will go.
Take your things and leave. Iotis, he looks at you. That looks threatening. He's going to hold his hand up. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. And I was never given the belt, so I don't have an extra.
Nope.
Darn. Still a 33.
Barely succeed as you feel your sword get nearly tugged from your hand and you manage to pull it back.
I summon it back using my pact.
Yeah, it goes flying to his hand, you just summon it back.
It's not yours. Wrong voice.
And he slowly backsteps into the forest, disappearing.
Again, we need to leave now.
Yeah.
You can see at this point, through the trees, looking around, are a few of Cult of Knowing garbed members who are seemingly holding, like, crisp-based daggers. They seem to be hunting probably you. What are you all doing?
I unfurl my wings to the max. Take to the skies for now. We'll find somewhere safer. Reconvene.
Understood. I'm going to put away all the chests, and I'm going to pick up Moria and start flying. I am slower than y'all.
Alright.
I mean, Moria's in a chest, so you can just kind of.
I'm not
I
in
feel-
a chest.
I pulled her out of the chest.
Oh, you pulled her out. Damn it! This entire time I was envisioning like Moria like Freerin being held by a mimic.
Okrin, what's your AC with that minus 11?
27.
27? You guys are managing to escape, but Okrin, you're a little bit slow and you do feel like bullets are striking into your back. You do suffer 40 points of bludgeoning damage, well, piercing damage, as you make your escape.
How long was I in
as
the sun?
What did you say?
How long was I in the sun?
You're at full health now, but
Okay. You said
I'll say you
Were
were
they
getting
silver
health.
bullets?
You were getting health as you were going away, but I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw, all of you, except for no. Eotis has a plus 10 and advantage on this, and actually Gesh is immune to this because it's disease. Besides you as well, Moria. So it's just Okrin
So plus 10 and
and
advantage,
Eotis.
you said?
Yeah, plus 10 and advantage
Got it.
because you guys are bloodied inside of a very dangerous jungle.
Yeah, I
Is
got
that
a
advantage?
44. I was gonna flavor it as I'm flying away and I hear Okrin taking these shots. I was gonna make some pot shots with Eldritch Blast behind me.
You can do
The
so.
only spell
As
That's
you
a
just
back shot.
knock a few of them down. You guys manage to not get any disease at all, and you manage to leave.
Oaken got a nat 20. Does that do anything for him?
Okran, you feel bolstered. Where are you guys headed to? You are in Darath.
From what I know from my archaeological digs, where's the nearest city?
The nearest city with an archaeological dig?
Look, I don't know what might be around because I would have had to.
You know that Jaggerbret has some archaeological digs, but with archaeological digs specifically, I think the closest one, let me just make sure, would be, where is it? Honestly, from Jaggerbret? Oh, the nearest archaeological, like, old, like, destroyed city-states, that would be, what is that place called? It's above that area, so let me go to my lore channel here. If you're looking for an archaeological site, or if you're looking for an actual city? Like, a proper city, or one that's been, like, ruined?
Literally whatever's closest.
The closest to you would be... The closest city would be Bredy. But I don't have anything prepared for that, so we'll say that the closest one you know of, specifically, would be Nipple. It's the nipple of the Empire. It's where a lot of the alcohol is made for the entire Empire.
Iotis' favorite city.
Is Zai flying alongside us?
Zai is flying with you, yes.
Hey Goblin,
Mhm.
dude, please tell me there's a brewery there that's called Titty Vodka.
There is now. There's also one called Orc Milk.
Hey, Ogre, would you mind if I took a quick rest on your back while we flew? You seem to take almost... Because flights is like effortless to Ogre, because it gets from a magic item. I gotta flap my wings, I can only do it for a minute at a time.
Come here, Iotis. Hey, I'll carry you.
No, you stay the fuck away from me.
Gesh, Iotis, how much health are you both on?
I am
83.
on 11.
Gesh, what is your max HP?
249.
Okay. Gesh, I do need you to make a con save, and I do need you, Iotis, to make a con save.
What's
Con save
11?
with disadvantage, Iotis.
You still have your plus 11 from the...
I do, and I got a
42,
32.
right?
Do you have any points of exhaustion, Iotis?
No, they were the only one that didn't get it because they burst out of the fucking thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iotis.
The other two, yeah.
You feel the exhaustion starting to kick up into you, but you manage to keep going. Gesh, flight is getting very difficult after the first hour.
Shit.
You guys are on the verge of, like, passing out at this point.
I'm gonna basically scoop up the other two, so I'm holding all three.
Okay.
How far are we away from the next city?
Well, here's
I
the thing.
cannot tell you.
So let's see. The next city that you know of would be quite a bit of distance from you, actually. It'd be about 3 days worth of travel.
We don't need to make it all the way there. We just need to get out of the jungle.
I will say this: if you guys rest, because if you look at the map of Darath, you guys are in the green area, on that island, the big island. You'd be flying over there, up and right to where the green and the blue meet on that, like, that's the very center of that. Well, the very ping of the Gulf, where the peninsula starts. So, you guys would be going past the storm, which is like skirting the outsides of it. It would take you about, what's your flying speed, Okran?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Same.
It would
Yes,
take you about 2 days of flying to get there, and there is no restful points there. So if you wanted to go straight through, you'd gain 2 points of exhaustion, Okran. Your friends could rest on your back. But if you tried to rest, there is a heavy chance for encounters anywhere you rest around here. If you tried to go to Bredy, it would have been less time, but you don't know anything about Bredy, and there is no way you want to continue to fly over Jaggerbret. You don't know what's
Question.
there. Mhm.
Would Okran be able to keep flying straight as he slept? Because that's...
No.
No.
You kind of have to concentrate.
I
on this.
haven't. Yeah, I haven't connected to any consciousness the sword may have.
Alright.
Could I help with the exhaustion by using Body of Eternity?
You could.
Yeah, every so often you
maybe.
could wake up. So, I would like Okran to roll me a D100 as the first day of travel ends.
I
At
am
this point,
going
Moria's
to keep
probably woken
flying
up.
No,
because-
Moria's gonna be asleep for as long as she has exhaustion points, I will say. So Moria,
Okay.
I'm going
first day of travel, you lose exhaustion point. Tell me when you get to 0.
Okay.
I'm going to trust that these two to pump into me stuff to get rid of my exhaustion.
You're gonna trust
Yeah,
your two best buds to keep pumping you while you're sleeping?
Uh,
Damn it.
Whenever I get a chance, like every single day, I'll cast Lesser Restoration on him, and then I'll cast like Daylight on his sword. So he can
Lesser Restoration
at
doesn't get
night.
rid of exhaustion.
It does
Yeah.
not, but I'm still gonna try to cast it to help him.
With any like diseases and stuff that you may be getting. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be specifically casting it on my little holy island, so as not to fuck with the rest of his world.
Okay. As you continue to pump Lesser Restoration into Redeemer's Point,
God damn it.
But they gotta be beyond holy.
we go
Okay,
down.
maybe I should-
We go down, and we just see this large, now permanent, kind of ray of gold that seems to coat the entire mountain. And the Redeemers continued their crusade. In the name of the Redeemer, they will redeem this world from its filthy heretical practices.
Maybe
Yeah, if you
I
could
can't redeem
stop
Moria's
that
place.
for-
I'll actually kill a bunch of people.
If you could stop that for now so they don't think they're doing good, that'd be great. Really don't want the Holy War to continue.
Eventually, as you continue to fly, you do get, Eodis, a message from someone you don't know, named Lurok. I, Lurok, am your humble servant. Your divine sword. Granted the Eodabur from the lake, I shall do your divine will and slay the heretics of Luminos. How do you respond? It's a sending message.
Do not slaughter them all. They are simply another soul. They are simply more souls to be redeemed. They...
Oh, sorry, you continue. My bad.
I was gonna say they know not the evil they commit.
Make a
But then
persuasion.
I,
Yeah, make a
Okay.
persuasion check with advantage.
He is continuing the holy war. What an asshole.
I know.
You could have said stop to
I
them.
got 2 5s.
You hear, "Thy will be done."
I will be done.
Anyways,
Does
so
your
what-
truth and lie detector pick up anything? Is he like,
he's not lying.
yeah?
Well, he has to be face to face to get that.
Okay.
52. The weather starts to get a little bit bad, but as you fly through the rain and the storms of Storm Ridge, the next day comes to points. Roll another D100, and I will say this will be Eodis who's keeping watch.
And are either of you going to mention pumping?
Yeah, I assume they're pumping. They're
restoration?
pumping into you.
Yeah.
They're giving you
I
some
would
good
probably ahead
pumps,
of time.
man.
A 7.
That's not terrible, Yodas. Low numbers are apparently good for wild encounters.
And for weather.
I will say a 7.
Yep.
As you pass by Storm Ridge, lightning
Oh, yes.
strikes onto Okran's shell. Okran, you suffer 150 lightning damage.
Oh,
As you watch Okran just immediately start to plummet towards the ground a few hundred feet. What are you two doing as he seems to... Okran, what's your max HP?
267.
267? Okran is just stunned for a second, like... unable to really do anything as he's just falling. You both are like holding onto him. Moria is now falling in the sky too, still unconscious.
By this time, have we gotten our spell slots back?
Yes, 100%. You two have gotten long rests.
Okay. Yeah, we're the 2 people without exhaustion points, and we're
You
the
get the
ones
feeling
resting on
he didn't expect that, and he's like, to the point he doesn't have exhaustion points, but he's still tired from being awake this long, and you get the feeling like that mentality of just keep going. He was zoning out, tunnel visioning, and he got struck by lightning, and now his brain is like fried for a minute, and he's definitely gonna hit the ground of the mountainscape. If you guys don't catch him.
I am gonna dive down towards him because he is plummeting, and I am just going to slap him and cast Greater Restoration because I still have my rapier in hand. With my
He comes back too, and you grabs on, and you grab Moria as you continue your flight.
Fuck.
past the Storm Ridge. If there's any roleplay you'd like to make during the 2 days, feel free. You place your hands and pump into him very slowly.
Oh shit, did my casting Greater Restoration instead of Lesser Restoration do anything?
Well, I'll say, roll a d100 to see where you cast it.
He said he
Wait.
slapped me, so it would presumably be something like my face.
Or your ass.
I mean,
Or you slapped your shell.
I accidentally slapped Moria. 57.
57.
So it doesn't cause any issues on my shell, dude. I am.
A Lesser
Feeling with
Restoration
enough on
would
there.
cause a whole mountain of pure...
Yeah,
energy,
you see
pure
where,
energy.
like, you accidentally slapped the side of his shell, like a continent you guys have never been to, and just, you pull your hand away and, like, you look at it to make sure it's okay, and, actually, no, you would have slapped his face. No, 57, yeah, that's fine. You slapped his face.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
Goblin.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank goodness.
I'm sorry, I have to ask this, Oaken, but would my body fraternity affect this world? The
Oh,
constant-
yeah!
It's-
Because you would both be
Yeah.
pumping into him. Good to know.
Okay, sorry, man.
yeah.
Gesh
and
took
for
care of the
me-
warlock.
And for me, it's not only holy, it's also arcane in nature.
Yeah. Anyways. Continuing, you eventually make your way as you want to...
Alright.
Any roleplay? Any roleplay? Any roleplay here? Anybody want to make roleplay while you're slowly pumping in and slapping this man? As he's just taking it?
If
He's
you guys
just
keep
taking
this
it.
up,
I like to look over.
I am going to end up with a world that is just absolute chaos.
Well, I can already think of a world like that as I look around.
Yeah, okay.
Make a dexterity
Sure.
saving throw.
You bitch!
God of imminence took insult.
Let's go, no! 21?
You fail. You suffer 50 psychic damage.
Damn it!
I
Worth
think
20.
that proves this point. But yeah, like, this world isn't perfect by all means either, but it functions and it prevails. So will
Yeah,
your
true.
world.
Yeah, don't worry,
It's
Ogren.
not seeming like it lately.
Well,
By the way,
it is-
this is out of character here. This is the tiredness, meaning the walls are crumbling on his
Alright.
mental
His
blocks.
penis
to
is
y'all.
growing.
No,
You pump
Oh,
deep
great.
in him.
Or he's just
shut up.
resting on his cock like a fucking hammock.
can always remember something like the God Wars.
God.
In those times, it all probably seemed lost too, but it got better, didn't it?
I wouldn't know. I wasn't actually there. The best we have are guesses.
Yeah, but
It
it's
really-
called the God Wars. It probably was worse than anyone could ever imagine. Your
I've
world
been
will
trying-
prevail.
I've been
I am
trying
sure of it.
I've been trying constantly to fix everything.
Well, maybe that's your problem.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe.
some things just aren't meant to be fixed. In a perfect world, there are flaws. You cannot be a perfectionist, Ogren, not when the world is as chaotic as it is.
Am being lost still.
Oaken,
Okay.
remember this saying. Sometimes a man meets his destination on the path he takes to avoid it. Maybe the fact that you've been trying so hard to avoid this holy war and trying to make everything perfect, that might have led to everything going bad.
Wow, guess you're actually
Except
talking really
you're
smart for a
psychic.
second.
You actually
I'm
take
even
50
reading
psychic
Moria's-
damage.
Dude, I'm imagining as Gesh is saying this, he's not saying it, he's just like reading it from Moria's notebook.
Hey, every
Moria just like wakes up for 1 second to whisper in his ear.
this is
Defecate.
basically just a perfect example of even a blind chicken gets a corn every once.
What?
You know
What?
what I mean?
No,
he's back, he's back.
Yeah, okay. Dude, Gesh, that was scary for a second. You know, it
Moria
sounded
wakes up for
very-
half a
Out of-
second. What?
Out of character.
Hey, God, is that a floating
Let's
island
get
down
Moria
there?
wakes up.
Gesh has sometimes his moments of wisdom, though they are few and far between.
Anyways,
Wait,
Or he's
Goblin,
suggesting
would
I
we-
give up.
while flying through the sky on Okran's back, at any point would we come across the floating city?
not yet, because you're not even close to it. It would be opposite side of the fucking world.
Opposite side of the world.
What did you say, V?
I want to
Are
find
you
it so bad.
suggesting I simply give up?
No, of course not. Maybe you should take it more easy. Let things do not try to influence them directly, like you have done in the past.
Yes, I mean, how
Or I
many
can become
gods
more
do you know that would
forgotten. Yes,
come to
this
Turam
sounds
itself and start fucking shit? Never mind.
You take another 150 psychic damage, Yotis.
Shit! I fall unconscious, bleeding from the nose.
You're not dying, you're stable.
Okay.
Maybe instead of trying to influence the world yourself, try to influence individual people. To hope that there might be a kind of bigger effect that if you influence this one person, it will influence the world.
Spread my message,
I might-
change the world.
Oker just watches
I have
Iotis
some
pass
ideas
out.
for
He's
that.
like, anyways.
But I need to get this to stop before what admittedly are some of my own personal creations. I don't want them wiped out.
Of course, I understand that in that case you can interfere, but don't interfere too much.
I'm thinking I might make one of them a sentinel.
But first we need to get this journey done.
Yes,
Stay
well,
strong.
it's kind of hard to.
At this point, you can see, as you're floating above, where the 3 points connect, there is a town just north of the stone, the storm ridge, and you can see a beautiful town of some spires and large houses of wood and stone with metal pipes running in and out, small water wheels, as a small river runs by it. See the town of Nipple. And the first thought that goes through all of your mind, you could really use some fucking drinks right now. At this point, Moria, that's second day.
Second thought going through Okran's mind as he mumbles this. I really need to shut up more.
We all do need a drink, Okran.
Yes, well,
Agreed.
don't even
But-
know why I bothered telling you any of that. Weird
Don't
that you even
bother.
had any useful insight, honestly.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
well,
Oker, you'll
you're
feel a
not
lot better
exactly
once you get a
known
hard
for
drink
that.
in you.
I am strangely enough aware of that I most of the time just speak complete bullshit. Sometimes I just know it. Okay, and sometimes you can just help to talk to a person about your frustrations. That alone sometimes is enough to help.
You stop making sense. I much prefer you when you don't.
Psychic, you
Kind
take
of
another 20
scary.
psychic damage, guys.
It's kind of scary that you make.
Why?
Because you're being wise, and you're not wise.
Hey, even idiots sometimes have their moments of absolute
Yeah,
genius.
this is getting
It's getting a bit
a
weird.
little too intense.
You look up to him, and you swear he looks like Rotu. No.
Yeah, she's fucking Rotusha disguise.
It's a horrible
Maybe
disguise.
we're
It's just a
going- maybe
horrible
we're going
disguise, too. You guys just have never checked to see if it's actually that.
It's like the Spy TF2. He just has Gesh's face on a fucking little
Piece of cardboard.
paper
Just a piece of cardboard on his face.
Well,
It's like one of those
Honestly,
pop-up
he
books
was
for a
at this
dragon's
time.
face there.
honestly, Josh would find the exact opposite. Try to go into the crowd with like a paper mask of a douche.
Anyways.
It's not even the right color. It's still silver Dragon Ball.
You guys eventually land
Yeah,
in Nipple. Paying for a room in this beautiful city, it's going to cost you about, I'd say for all of you, if you want to get separate rooms or same room. I assume same room, right?
Same
Yeah.
room.
Let's get a separate room for Moria and then have a.
Okay. It's going to
No,
cost
no.
you. It's going to cost you 10
I'm-
gold.
I give him 10 gold.
You put.
I don't
I'm
have 10
going
gold.
to.
My fucking.
Yes, Okran?
I'm going to probably tell the two fools here. Someone needs to watch over Moria. I'm not sure I can trust you, as I point to Iotis.
Hey, I am
how
very.
about
trustworthy.
Right,
I
and
would
that's
no,
never do
no
anything
offense
to a
to you,
woman
but you
while
can't
they're
seem to notice much of anything.
How about Zai looks out for her?
Yes, I agree. I know I've been quiet this entire time, but I can look out for Moria if you need.
That would be perfect. I like to imagine Zai's like every single time just taking a nap, trying to ignore us talking.
No, he's watching you guys talk, and he's just like bringing in the good insights, and he's just not saying anything. He's just in thought at the moment.
All right, it is settled. Zai, you will look over Moria, and hopefully none of the tavern goers have any questions while we're holding on to an unconscious archmage. But
well, I mean, if you don't tell them she's an archmage, they won't know she's an archmage.
Well, then don't say it so loud.
Tell Leotis that first. Anyways.
I'm telling both of you.
Okay, Dad.
God, sorry, Daddy.
What?
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 You know what? Make a persuasion check, and Okran make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, bitch, you don't get my aura. Get wrecked. You're my new daddy.
Oh god.
And Daddy's hungry.
You can't roll on this.
I actually riz up okay.
This is a joke. This is a joke, but I actually want to see what you guys would have rolled.
Sure.
I kind of want to see too. Nat one.
Yeah.
Come on.
He
Don't be so
gets another one.
Fuck you, I'm keeping the aura.
Still, net one is net one.
30.
you son of a bitch! Without my aura, you never would have gotten it. Wait, actually no, you would have. Wait. No, I'm not at mass.
Anyways, as you all sit down for the night, another day goes by as you eventually get a full long rest. Moria is sleeping. What are you all doing for the day? You're in a safe town. There's alcohol surrounding you. You're in this beautiful penthouse rooms. I'll say Zai does not have his money on him, so he did not pay for them, but he says when he gets back, he will pay you whatever you pay for him.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah, each
Glad
room
you
costs
have
a
more than
different
enough
size,
gold with
yeah.
me.
well, first
Yes.
things first, quick check-in on Moria, see how she's doing.
She is sweating a bit, and she seems to be having bad dreams, but she is still exhausted to the point of sleeping.
I'm sweatier than toads.
I mean, you make a perception check.
No, I don't actually
No,
want to
make a
know.
perception check.
Dude. He gets
don't wanna
net
know.
20.
Make a perception check, motherfucker. You ask.
God damn it!
Gets net 20,
It
needs
was
to roll
a
a
joke.
charisma save.
Where's the 12? Thank God.
12. They're glistening.
That's so cursed.
Anyways, Moria,
I just pushed Salvios away.
what is your current character's mental state? You're unaware that you've been traveled away, but you passed out while trying to save your kids, and you've been having nightmares.
Rage. Lots and lots of rage.
I feel really bad for Mary, who we just kind of abandoned and snowed in.
Just gains level barbarian.
Well, you gotta remember, you also probably abandoned your orcish friend falling in the sky because none of you said you grabbed her, and she can't fly.
I was thinking about that.
So
but like, nah, I don't know what
I'll say she said, because she did say I'll head back to Snowden and grab Mary and then bring her back and you guys can come get me at
She
the
did say
camp.
that.
So I'll say she instead went to go get Mary. So she's not here with you right now.
Okay. That's good.
So what are you guys doing for the day?
You guys want to have a jaunt around the town?
I think we should take a break, Dave.
How about we take a rest in our room for a bit and see what we can figure out about what we obtained.
I think
I just had an 8 hours of sleep. I'm full of energy.
let's just have a day of complete relaxation, or kind of like some spa. Let's have a spa day.
There's no
Goblin,
spa in
how
her
many-
nipple.
Ah,
How many total long rests did we get?
You got like 6.
6. Okay.
Alright, and
6
I got
points
1.
left on my weapon.
6 long rests. Would I not be awake then?
No, it
Yeah.
was 6. It was 6 8-hour long rests. Like these guys were heavily injured, exhausted to a point. They weren't exhausted pointed, but they were exhausted and like tired, and they were continuously making sure that he was fine, like draining themselves. So they were continuously taking long rests. Unlike you,
Oh,
Moria, who was just in a single state of resting.
Okay.
I will say you are down 4 instead, Moria, because you have rested quite a bit.
Okay. That means just one more.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you'll probably wake up. I do not want to walk in that room when Moria awakens and sees that her party abandoned finding her kids.
Yeah, I don't want to be in
So
that.
you're gonna get to the
either.
room and she is just gonna be panting and like her fingernails are gonna be like ripped off. The room's gonna be scratched up and destroyed. You probably I get the feeling your characters, even with like low insights, know that she is going to be very angry.
Yeah.
I think we
Would I
should
know
stay with
she's
Moria.
point of waking up?
You get this. You see her fingers are like curling up as if like she's very wrathful, and she's starting to get more energetic. So you get the feeling she'll wake up very soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oakern
think we
is going
should-
to say, you
Can I go
two
look at-
should probably stay out of this. I can manage to take the rage more than you will.
Oh, trust me, you will. I'm not going anywhere
Trust
near
me,
her.
I've
for at least a day.
already. Okay, and I've already taken a frenzy from her. I can take it again.
I
You
don't
didn't
want
take a frenzy. You got killed by her frenzy, motherfucker.
Yeah, you got straight up murdered.
Yeah, you died.
Not in his imagination.
He's so stupid he didn't realize he died.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are your two characters doing for the day?
I wanted to go around the town and look for anything relaxing to do. See if there's like a bathhouse or a
There's a
like
bathhouse.
oh, there's a bathhouse. I'm going to the bathhouse.
It's called Barnabas' Bathhouse.
Hmm. Oh wait, shit. But before I go to the bathhouse, I'm gonna go over to Okran. Hey, Okran, can you spare me some money?
Oh, I have
much
money,
do you need?
Iotis.
Only about 50. I'm gonna go to the bathhouse for the day. Get some relaxation in.
Zai
It's
looks
been
at
a
you.
long journey.
That is a great idea. Can you loan me some money too? I don't have any on me.
You know what? I'm about to probably get myself severely injured, so let's all take some time.
Goblin, do they have Kohana too? That's like, I assume they do.
Roll a D100 for me, actually.
We keep forgetting about these stupid side babies.
Yeah.
No, it's my 92.
You are lucky. I said if you rolled 70 or below, they just killed her.
Oh,
Damn.
thank God.
So yes, they
Did
did
they
they did capture her too. Because
Okay,
she
we're
is
gonna
not of
save
your
her.
blood. She is not of your blood, so she's not as important in their mind. So they would have just killed her. But she's
That
alive.
would've been-
She's
what
alive.
the-
Moria would have immediately turned to
With
like
the
chaotic
kids.
people. Holy shit.
I would have ascended. Like, I would try to force a vampire ascension to master immediately. And would have died, but I would have.
Anyways,
Let's go.
so as all of you begin to have a bath day, you feel the exhaustion wearing off of you. You get looks from the women of the town, the dwarven women. They don't have much facial hair, but that's because you know that they have hair elsewhere. Beards not on their face. And that is dwarven culture in my games. Anyways,
Okay.
as well as a few human and Genasi individuals here. You also do see one, like, desert moth lady that's like 10 feet tall.
That's pretty hot.
But you guys relax for the day. Moria,
Yeah.
you keep replaying Zai asking for help in your mind. And you hate that you fell unconscious. And eventually your eyes awaken and you're not where you fell unconscious. You're in a wooden room. The air is cool in here, but it's dry. You're in a comfortable bed. You sit up. You look around. You're in a pretty fancy room. You can see your party members' stuff has been left in the room. What they don't need specifically. What do you do?
She takes a deep, deep breath. And tries to calm down from the immense rage building inside of her.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
It's just like slams open the door. Yeah, I never liked those kids anyway. Oh, hey, Moria.
Disintegration. 18.
I will let you
Doesn't
choose
work,
if that's
I know it
enough. I will let you choose if that's high enough or not.
No, probably not, but it wouldn't drive her into a frenzy. I'd say she's still pretty fucking cold stone anger.
All right. Not the amount to, like, tear up the room, but, like, to the point where you're about to. Continue. Describe the scene for us.
Moria kind of sits in her bed as she sees all of her companions' items are strewn about in a room, and she's been left alone.
Well, a few of
Well,
them,
they
a
go
few of
to-
them are in here. Like, they're neatly placed. And there is a note on the desk next to you, but continue.
Well, I'm at the friend, like, my friends are gone, but
Uncle probably would have left a note telling her to message him if she wakes up before he's back.
Yeah. Continue.
yeah, this is immediately after I wake up. She kind of replays an entire vision in her head over and over again, and that she was not strong enough to do anything. And then she finally notices that paper on the table and casts a mage hand to grab it for her because she's not moving.
I'll say, before you cast Mage Hand and you this rage is boiling in your blood, you hear, in your mind, well, looks like someone's finally getting the cue. You're angry. I'm in Riverton. Come find me, dear. After all, we have much to discuss. I believe you might want to talk with one of your ancestors, after all.
You're Serena Vaughn.
I am.
Your nieces and nephew have been abducted by a man deranged enough to destroy a timeline.
We can talk more about that when you come find me, dear. Don't think I don't hate that man. But let me
You and
tell
I are in the same mind.
Let me tell you. You need power. I can show you how to use your gifts, dear.
Do you mean the crystal heart?
The crystal heart. I mean your blood-based powers. Your vampiric blood.
Talk soon. Gonna tell hubby.
He's busy. But feel free. And that ends the conversation. But there is one alleyway that appears in your mind with a mirror behind a dumpster that you recognize as Riverton.
Yeah. They're gonna die. They're all gonna die.
I would like you to actually make a charisma saving throw before we continue.
Oh, god damn it.
Against
Okay.
power word good. You get another one.
You get another one? Bro's gonna become lawful good.
No. This
23.
is against the original one. 23. I'll give you advantage here.
Oh.
And if you want, you could use your legendary resistance, remember.
What? Wait, what do you mean? Is this turning me back evil?
No, you could turn back evil, yeah, depending on what you want, if you succeed.
So, okay, hold on. I have a question. Is the
Mhm.
save, if I succeed, do I turn back
If you
evil?
succeed, you could choose if Moria turns back evil because of these events or not.
Okay, well then 23.
23? That does not
Yeah.
succeed.
Okay.
Alright.
Remember, you have legendary resistance, so if you wanted her to be evil, you could.
No, I think I'd stay like this
Alright.
for now.
I thought she was getting power word gooding again. Power word good. Again.
I thought I was getting the spell.
Yeah, I was thinking like, damn, how good do they want this bitch?
You hold your hand out, and the mage hand grabs the note and brings it over to you. Okran, what does the note say specifically?
Currently out with the others. If you are reading this and I am not back, message me so I can return and explain.
Sending immediately. Where the fuck are you?
I really need to learn sending.
By the way, so as you're in the bathhouse, and Zai's like in the bath, and mind you, he has a 36-incher. He's sitting there in the bathhouse, and he's just relaxing, and he goes, "Well, after all, yes, the question you just asked is very complicated. I originated out of Fafnir before I traveled to the Angelic Aelins. I actually joined the Zarian Brigade in a few of their journeys quite a long time ago when I was young. I was a little lackey for them. Zarius was quite a good teacher. especially with my gifts. He taught me a few things, and eventually he did leave, and the brigade broke up, and I was old enough at that point to travel alongside one of his allies, who then taught me how to fight a bit more, and I grew to disdain him. A man by the name of... Well, his name's not important.
Give it to us.
No. No. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, we do.
We know.
So bad.
Mister, I have a harem.
But I eventually made my way to Draconia, and that is where I studied magic and became a politician after graduating magic school. That's really all it is. I've traveled the world as a politician and have made the world a better place, I believe, anyways. Ionis, he is skirting around the truth on a few subjects, but he's not directly lying.
Okay.
Anyways, yes, that is my life. Yes, Ionis, you were about to ask a question.
What?
Yes, you said,
Oh no! Please, just oh my god! Ignore me. You
no,
can see the stuff moving under the water.
Yeah, Nialia's under the water. I was about to say. Okrin, at this point, you like jump for a second because you hear the scream of Moria.
Oh shit!
What's wrong?
I'm gonna respond to the message first. Well, I'm on my way now. Give me a few minutes, and then I'm gonna turn to them. Well, it was relaxing.
Yeah, go on ahead. It'll take me a couple more minutes. No, yeah.
Make a con save.
I don't think I even want to be in this bathhouse anymore.
Yeah, I will go to.
By the way, it's a bubble bathhouse.
Shit, I rolled 18.
So, you see as he says that, the water starts to get a bit more milky white than it already is.
No.
And Zai goes,
Nope,
Zai
nope,
goes,
we're out.
I'm gonna get out.
Yep, same.
And he steps out. Let's go talk to him. You have fun, you two.
But there's only
What?
one of us here. I don't know what you're talking
Let me speak to her. I'll be able to withstand the blows better.
Yeah, but you still need some healing afterwards.
I will. Just be on standby,
I will.
please.
about.
The last thing I need is your
I
lack
will not say
of intelligence
anything,
to
I
make me
promise.
worse.
I will not say
Thank you.
anything.
So,
And we're off.
as they begin to walk towards the house again, it'll take them a few minutes. Moria, what are you doing in that time?
Doing in rage. I would cast it, I think after I get V's response, or Okrin's response, my apologies. I would try to use a sending spell to the king and be like, probably coming to Durath soon to collect on my winnings from the tournament. BT dubs. Rotush kidnapped our children. I'm going to kill him. You don't need to help. I just wanted to inform you.
You feel an interference. And
Yeah.
as you do, your mind goes dark, and you see a shadowy form before you. Long white hair, completely matte black skin. You can't make any details out, but noble kind of features, and yellow eyes that open before you as it turns around, wearing a blackened toga with a bright white smile.
Hello, Cerelius.
Oh. How did you know who I was?
Time shenanigans. Mine ripped apart as I viewed various timelines. I don't care whatever it is you and the king are planning.
The king is occupied for the moment. I would recommend, if you are going to come back to him for the moment, don't bring all that family nonsense back.
Yeah, fuck family.
His mind's mine for the moment, not yours. Now, Moria, what's this about your missing children? Don't you have to go scramble off and find them? What are you doing laying in bed? In fact, let me help you get in the right mind. He's going to reach out to touch you. Do you try to avoid him touching you?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I don't know
he's going to
this
make
guy.
a spell attack then.
gonna cast Power People.
Nope. What is your AC, Moria, without your coat? Because you're not wearing anything. Like, you are in a comfortable bed right now. Like, what is your AC? Consider yourself in
15.
normal clothes. 15?
Yeah, I was about to say we would not just leave her
Yeah.
naked.
Yeah, you took her coat off because she was sweating heavily, but that's all. 15?
Yeah, that hits.
He
That's
touches
definitely
your
gonna
top
hit.
of your head, and he goes, "Let all that anger out, dear." As you feel your mind go red as he casts Enrage on you. At this point, Ocarin, Gesh, you're like, okay, I'll talk to her. Don't say anything, just stand there and be endearing and supportive. Ocarin, you open the door, and you see Moria just starts to elongate in nature, and you can see her eyes have grown red as she begins to scratch and just yell out in just complete wrath.
Oh shit, we're gonna immediately partial shift because I need that extra AC.
As you begin to partial shift, Moria, make a claw attack with advantage on your ally Ocarin here, please.
Oh, I don't know what my claws to hit bonus is.
It's a finesse weapon. It's an unarmed finesse.
I'd say
Well, I don't
at
have
that point-
proficiency in finesse weapons, so it's
Well, it would
It's
be
unarmed.
it's unarmed. You are proficient in it.
You're proficient.
Oh, so it's just, okay, so it's just
Yeah.
a plus. Okay, so what was the other things?
With advantage, and technically your strength would increase here if it's not already. Let's see here. Your strength would increase to 26 in this form,
Okay.
and so would your dexterity.
I would say at this point, Iotis is heading over there. Like, he didn't take.
Oh,
he didn't
she's
take-
in a
That's a-
full-on frenzy. Shit.
Plus 8?
Yeah.
That's a plus 8, I think?
Yeah.
I got this.
That
Nat
motherfucker.
20 for 33.
What is your
Yes,
didn't
AC,
say anything.
Ocarin?
Shouldn't have said anything.
Okay,
Shouldn't
what's your
have said
AC?
anything.
38. It still hits because it's a natural 20, but it's a critical hit.
39, my bad.
Yeah. So as you're like hybrid shifting, her large elongated hand is as large as like a normal person's torso. As she scratches and palms you as you go flying off the balcony behind your door, hitting the ground behind. You don't take any damage because this is not magical damage, but you're hit the ground as you become a werebear.
He just falls on me and I die.
Really? Actually, no. You become a werebear or no?
Yeah, where hybrid shift specifically, so yes, werebear.
Yeah. As you land down, you hear people in the room, "Oh, werebear!" and they start to rush around. You see people like a few dwarves starting to grab their silvered weapons.
I
I'd
should
like-
have seen this.
I'd like you three to roll initiative.
I'm like on my way over there.
Remember,
I see
Moria,
the
yours is 26 if it's not higher.
Yeah, my
dexterity.
curse of initiative.
You have initiative. You have
Nat
advantage.
20.
You have advantage as well, Moria.
Some kind of break your curse. One time the curse is useful for us. God damn it.
All right. So, the first one would be Gesh at natural 20, and then it would be Moria and then Ocarin, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Gesh, you have two actions. You see your friend get flung, and you see this elongated, dripping blood out of their orifices, frenzying vampire. You know she's had enough blood recently, so this is not something having to do with thirst. This is rage.
Can I shout something to him?
Sure.
Keep the tavern goers off me.
Gesh, what are you doing? By the way, Moria, your range at this point, because you've grown to like 20 feet tall in this room, you're like breaking things with your body. You have a 20-foot reach, by the way.
Okay.
You can see her face is shifting to a more bat-like face. Her ears are growing. Her nose is going in, but it's growing outwards too. She is literally
Am I standing?
No.
Oh.
You are enraged to the point where you are frenzying without even realizing it.
I would like to mention this real quick. I'm under protection, good and evil permanently right now.
Yep.
I don't remember what that spell does off the top of my head. So
It just means actually no, because technically she wouldn't have had advantage on you then.
Oh, does she count as a fiend by chance as well?
She's
in that
undead.
form?
Undead.
Damn.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
that-
matter if I didn't have advantage, I still would have had the net 20.
True.
Because it was the first
Oh
roll.
yeah, she has disadvantage because of the silver and platinum shell.
Oh, so she would have had
Oh,
disadvantage.
yeah!
But I'll just say because we forgot all that, we're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Gesh, you hear him shout this, but you see this terrifying creature that nearly took you out once in front of you as well. And this one is more enraged. You don't feel thirst. You feel
Trust me.
destruction in its eyes.
Oh, okay.
It
I'm
wants
sorry,
to
Oakum,
destroy and kill. It doesn't want to drink. It doesn't want to feast.
I'm sorry, Oakum, but it will take both of us to restrain her, as I just
No,
run up to her and try to restrain.
Fine.
Make an athletics check, Moria. Make an athletics check with advantage.
And I will rage before that's as well.
Okay. You rage and grab onto her arms and try to like pull them back down to like pull her near the ground.
Shit. Oh wait, advantage.
You have advantage, Gash. Come on.
Stupid.
Restrain
idiot.
him.
That's wrong.
Okay.
You
You're
pull her
just
to the
trying to-
ground.
No, you do.
Yeah, you pull her arms to the ground and you look up to her and she headbutts you and you let go of her arms as because she is the defender, she wins the grapple on a tie.
Not even when I had. Okay. I
Like
will
you,
try to
you
do-
pulled her arms down. You did grapple her for a second, but she slammed her head into you. I'll say you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ow! I will immediately try to restrain her. And
Okay, as you try to do that, you then grab her head and try to pull her hair to push her down to the ground instead. Go ahead and make another athletics check and another athletics check with advantage, Moria.
16. There's no way you can fail.
Natural
this.
1. It's gotta be 2 nat 1s.
It would be so funny.
29.
At this point, you grab
That's a
her and
critical success.
slam her head into the ground. Moria, make me
Yeah.
this would be a charisma saving throw. And remember, your charisma
What's
is
that?
at, I believe your charisma at this point, because you're frenzied. Let's see here. Your intelligence score. No, it's just your intelligence. So yeah, no, you have your full charisma.
Big puggies.
Yeah, your intelligence is
Come
1
on.
right now.
Please get 20.
I love how the one anti-Moria person in the party is not here in the fucking Moria
Yeah, the
battle.
one
Yep.
person that could help ain't here. So
I can
mean.
one-shot Moria instantly.
16.
You're enraged still. You do not break out of it.
And I guess that was both of my actions, so did it count as attacks?
Well, those are attacks each.
Oh shit.
You have an extra action.
So he rushes up, tries to pull you down, misses, grabs your hair, thrusts you to the ground, and then what does he do?
Okay, would I have noticed that when I damaged her that there was like
You
a
see,
small...
like, the small amounts of damage on her body, by the way, when you damage her, immediately regenerate over. She's going to be regenerating fast in this form. Additionally, you did see, like, her stop for a second and then go back into a rage.
Okay, because I don't want to damage her too much, I'm just gonna headbutt her
Okay,
4 different times.
make unarmed strikes. You
We're just trying to lower his intelligence further.
yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
My-
If he gets a nat 20, he
AC
lowers his intelligence.
It's 18.
Gesh, come on.
Actually, guess you missed. If you get a nat 20, you lower both your intelligences. Hers is
Don't you
1.
dare.
That would
Gesh,
kill her.
do not get a nat 20.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
No!
Yes!
Please
Yes.
Or
confirm
2,
the
20, and
20.
50.
Reduce your
Wait,
intelligence. Oh, we do
hold
have
on.
DM's inspirations, don't we?
Are
Yeah.
we really gonna DM this? No, wait,
Yes.
really?
Can't let Moria die.
Oh,
Take
you
it.
know what? Luck point.
It's my
Luck
only
point.
one.
Luck point.
Luck point.
Okay, Gash, reroll
Luck
that natural
point.
20, please.
If you get another nat 20, Gesh.
50.
Okay.
Thank you.
Holy shit, you rolled.
Okay.
Only the 18 hits because my AC in this form with the plus 8 to dex is 18.
Yep. So, Gash, as you slam into her head multiple times, ow, ow, ow.
Okay,
You manage to
that's-
break into her forehead a little bit. She takes a step back. What's your damage?
Okay,
Oh, use your
out of
poltergeist. Use your poltergeist gloves.
No, they are only against hands.
I don't care.
You specify-
I'm allowing
you
it.
specify-
I'm allowing it for
you
this. I'm allowing it for
No,
this. Gash.
no.
I'm allowing it for this, Gash.
That's so evil.
Gash.
That's allowing. That doesn't mean
Do
he
I
has to.
want this?
If you don't, it's gonna be a more difficult fight.
Yeah, fine.
Moria's a fucking crack
40.
addict.
Moria, what is your max HP?
Is it changed at all in this
No.
form?
No.
Okay, then 156.
156. You take 40 points of damage, so mark that from your HP. At the start of your turn, you will regain 30, by the way.
Okay.
But as you get slammed, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. I'm not con.
I thought it was
Charisma.
Chris.
Charisma, yeah, you're right.
19.
You managed to keep that rage. Does that end your turn, Gesh?
Yes.
Alright. Moria. You are enraged, and you see flesh that needs rending. You see creation that needs destroying. And this creature is stopping you from that. Do not hold back. If you do, I will make it worse.
I can't cast spells in this form.
Nope.
Thank
That's
God
actually
you
really
can't.
She
I
just like teleports behind Gesh and just.
Actually,
I don't think
hold
there's-
on. Did I specify that? Because
I
I know
don't
your
know,
I know
but-
your intelligence is 1, but specifically in this form you can, because Serena Vaughn can in a frenzy as well, and she doesn't have a special frenzy.
Really?
I have
Okay,
to
but
maintain
my
that. You
minus
can't
is-
concentrate on spells, and you have minuses to your attack rolls. It's just you can cast spells still.
Well, I guess I wouldn't be smart enough to realize that
At
it's
this
better for me
point-
to physically attack than
It is, yeah.
At
Actually,
this
no.
point, how-
Now I'm looking at our stat page. No, that is a special frenzy for Serena Vaughn. No, you're right. You don't cast spells.
yeah, that's one. All right.
How far is
Um,
Iotis from this fight?
Probably walking back. You see people running out of the bar. I will say this. In your form, in a frenzy form, let's see. I will say, because you are a pretty fucking high-ranked vampire, you're going to deal 2, let's see. Where is your claw attacks? Claw attacks. Where are those? Claw attacks are 1d6. I'm going to say you're going to be doing 3d6 plus dexterity or strength, whichever you want to do, against him if you hit.
They're the same. So
Yeah.
If
I think these are +8 +5 because they're unarmed, so I technically have proficiency. I only have 1 attack, Gesh, so
if
I'm a
pretty
wizard.
high
Natural 20. Oh.
I got a 31.
You have advantage. Remember, you still have advantage.
Oh, I do?
Wait,
Yeah.
I would
You have advantage
I
on all
would-
attacks right now.
No,
I
there's
would
still
carry
31.
my shields. Oh, I would have had advantage too. It's too late.
Gesh, you are in a hot spring. You're in a safe town.
Yeah, I
you
know,
don't need
I
your
don't
shield.
have-
In fact, I
Yeah.
don't even think you would have your armor on.
I don't
I
think
don't-
He doesn't wear armor.
I'm unarmored.
You would have your
Yeah.
armor on.
I don't possess armor. My armor has gone to Iotis.
Alright, what's your AC without your shield?
32.
She slashes
hit.
you, and it slashes and breaks some of your scales, but not under your skin.
That's it. That's my turn. I don't have extra attack.
She lets out this shriek. At this point, Iotis, you see people running out, you're like, what's going on? And you hear a shriek.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna start kind of hurrying. I'm gonna start like dashing towards.
Zaya's gonna start hurrying with you as well.
Yeah.
Okrin, it is your turn. You're on your back. You just fell onto a thing. You can see a few dwarves are pulling their silver weapons and starting to charge you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sigh, shaking my head, get up, and rage, leaping into the room. Guess I told you to keep those doors off me.
You leap behind Gesh and knock him out of the way.
Wait.
And I'm going to
no.
use my now extremely massive size to hold her down.
Okay. Well, technically, a werebear would decrease her size, because werebears have a specific size.
They do?
Yeah, I think it's large. Or it's medium, one of the two.
Huh.
And
I'm only hybrid shifted, not full shifted.
Yes, I know. Hybrid shifting turns you into a werebear.
Well, if I'd
Does that
known
do
that,
anything?
I
Doesn't
wouldn't-
it? Or no, hold on, let me check this.
Does it do anything to his world if he full transforms? Like, it's.
It probably would. That's why I don't full transform ever.
Yeah,
Let
but
me
enough
check.
risk it.
Werebear 5e. I'm just gonna check really quick to see what its hybrid form is, because I'm unsure. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure it's just a werebear, right? And then it's a bear if it's not.
Yeah, but wouldn't he just become a very giant bear because his natural body is so big?
Yeah, no, so bear is the full form, hybrid form is the werebear. So yeah, you would turn back into a medium creature.
Oh, then I wouldn't have done that.
Well,
I thought I remained my same size. I would not have done that. Because
but
I
we're
would know the
already like a
transform.
whole round in after having all this shit.
Yes, but
So I'll
it
say like
wouldn't
you
have
start
changed
to do
anything.
it, you start to do it and realize, oh, this would be bad, and you stop
Yeah.
immediately. But the people saw you start turning into a werebear, so they are still coming for you.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that would
that's
make
fine.
sense for everyone.
Still, I'm holding her down with my insane size.
Both of you make me athletics checks with advantage, please. Because she's still 20 feet fucking tall.
And I'm 64.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope I
You
recognize
break the
Moria.
ceiling and roof and walls around you as you grow, by the way.
Whoops. So I have advantage on top of my rage advantage, you're saying?
Yeah, +5.
25.
Barely.
Jesus Christ.
If you didn't have that +5, I would have beaten you by 1. So thank God you did.
So, you manage to grab and pull her in closer as you manage to, like, completely ball spear around her and just hold her in your arms. At this point, you start to yell out for help to Eotis, and you see running in Eotis and Zai get in, and Zai grabs you, Eotis, and poof, Misty steps upwards. And you see Zai goes, how are we doing this? And he begins to put the tips of his 2 pointer fingers together, and he creates this golden spear of light. And he's holding it, pointing it at Moria, but he's waiting for what you guys want to do.
I don't know that it's Moria. I see 20-foot tall fucking monster creature. So I am going to pull out my divine weapon from my packed weapon, and I am going to.
Go ahead.
I still have another attack, you know.
Yeah.
You do.
What do you want to do then?
So, yeah.
I
We're
assume
going
you're waiting
to-
for Eotis and them. My bad.
I'm going to see if I can just knock her out with a smack in the face.
Make an attack roll. You deal damage.
You're not gonna warn me
Just
that this is
simply
Moria?
with my
Moria,
fist.
you gained 30 health back, remember?
I know, I remember.
I am going to reckless this because I'm not taking the risk. Plus,
Sure.
you have double disadvantage against me, anyways. 28.
That crits.
Oh fuck.
So this is a bunch?
Luckily, yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, let's see, rage damage. Luckily for you, my unarmed strikes only deal 1d4. Unlike somebody else.
that's some low ass damage.
Imagine, huh?
Yeah, imagine only having a
Oh.
4.
Oh shit, plus 1d. No, it's because I would have declared Horizon's Edge, not my fist. So I don't get that benefit. I think that's everything. It's 15 slashing
Double the
damage,
30.
actually.
Double the 30, because it's a
Yeah.
crit. My AC is 18.
30, alright. As you slash her for 30, you see her wound heal up, and then you slash that wound back open as you call out to Eotis as he lands.
Don't know what's gotten her enraged, but we could really use something to get rid of that.
Her? Do you know this thing?
Moria,
It's
roll me,
Moria, you
roll me a
idiot.
charisma save.
That's Moria?
Do I have the benefits of your aura?
I would assume not, because this would be as soon as he hit you.
Yeah. I like look down at her feet. Oh my god, it is Moria.
13.
They're large and like bat-like now, claws. Just like I would like
I
them.
know this doesn't succeed.
It does not succeed. No.
Just as sweaty as before. Yeah.
Okay, I think next turn I might actually activate my aura.
You guys can see at this point, bat wings are starting to push out of her body, but she can't really get them out. Anyways, it is your turn, Eotis. You know this is Moria now, but Zaya is holding a holy spear to cast at her. What are you doing? Your weapon in your hand.
Hold on. I do need to check something real quick. I can charge to enter cast this person.
Knock her out, heal her, something.
Okay, I don't need to land this. Would a greater restoration for my rapier count as a spell attack?
It would, and you would have advantage.
All right. You see, as I realize it's Moria, I look towards this massive, great sword overflowing with divine energy and think better of it, and just kind of toss it back into its subspace. And then I pulled the rapier from my side, because I did go to a bathhouse. I don't want to tell
Rose
people.
dripping wet and still naked.
No, I put on.
Nealia's still on his dick.
You have advantage.
You have advantage. You have advantage. You have a +5 extra to it because you are flanking too.
No, I was rolling an intelligence check to
Okay.
check something.
Okay.
By
Yeah.
the way, I
I'm
would
not
have
that
made sure that, as far as Moria is concerned, I am the one right there who is the threat to her.
Okay.
She has
Yeah,
intelligence
spell
of 1.
attack.
Everyone's a threat to her right now.
Yeah,
Spell
but I
attack with
think the
advantage
massive
is a
fuck all
33.
turtle.
It'll
would-
be the
That,
one who deals the most damage.
hits.
That is
That
a...
hits.
That is more than a
A
critical, right?
single. That is just a single crit. My AC is 18.
Okay, yeah, that's a critical hit. So you're gonna do Greater Restoration?
Greater restoration, I guess.
Okay, so as you
I don't
greater
know what-
as you greater
I
restore
know
the
the vampire.
as you greater restore, the effect of enrage disappears. However, I need you to roll 12d8 for me.
So sorry, Moria.
And this is doubled, quadrupled because she is a vampire.
Wait, let me check something real quick.
You shouldn't have critted, man.
I
It doesn't outright kill me.
Well,
Moria, actually, because it is radiance.
It also bypasses all immunity and resistances from undead, and it's a silvered weapon.
I know. It's
Oh, I also get an
shouldn't
extra
kill
1d8
me.
radiant.
Moria, as he strikes into you, this energy passes into you, and you feel yourself come back to, and you come back to your actual form, and he has his rapier directly in your chest. And you look up to him as the radiance disappears, and you turn into fog. In this
What?
space. Because she's a vampire, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but
When she is
By turn
reduced to
into
0
fog,
by
you have-
radiance abilities, she will turn into fog, and if she's outright killed by radiant abilities, she cannot be revived. Her body disintegrates. But she's turned into
Oh.
fog, and she needs to return to her last resting place in the next... I'll give her a week.
Is my resting place the coffin?
Yeah, in Draconia.
oh fuck.
Shit. Well, none of us have a way of getting there, dude. We've got to
Actually,
ride on.
I'll say to be nice about it. I'll say Moria,
Yeah,
you vanish. You see, you guys watch Moria vanish. Your body turns to ash, and Moria, you push out of your coffin. You see her clothes, by the way, have fallen to the ground where she stood. All of her gear is left where she was once. Moria, your HP and all that stuff, these things that were greater restored, go back up to full, so your intelligence, wisdom, charisma, whatever is down.
Thank God.
Oh, wait, that's
However, I do need you to roll a d4 for me.
good. I'm just happy she's not dead.
4. God damn it.
Damn it, indeed.
Over the next 24 hours, it will return, so it doesn't really matter, but when you die and revive in your coffin, your constitution goes down for a bit of time. And as you turn back towards your coffin, like, I'm back, you watch as your coffin splinters and falls apart. One-time use. I will say in the future, because your coffin is on a floating island, in the future you need to get back to your coffin within a week of in-game time, and if you're reduced to 0, you will turn into mist. If you are reduced to death with a radiant ability, you are disintegrated. Just so you are aware.
I have a question.
Yes.
About that.
I am giving a Deus Ex Machina here because this is the first time she has done it, and she has been fucked over the last, few days in character.
Yeah, question. So is she able to control herself as this mist form?
Yes.
But we can also
What's a
bubble
miss
her.
speed?
If you look up the vampire stat page and you look at Misty Escape.
But we can also bottle her if
Yeah, you could.
Well, you would need to
fast
know.
enough.
I'll say, Moria, it's your choice. Do you want your resting place to be destroyed at the moment and you have to remake your lair? Or do you want to be bottled up by your friends in a mason jar?
Wait, I would have to remake my lair?
At this point, I am giving a Deus Ex Machina for you to be back alive and not in a mist jar for a week in game.
I have an idea of what jar we could use to put her in.
I'll say,
No.
Moria, do you want...
No, not that kind of jar. The jar of the old blood, the old dead god's blood, or
Moria,
Just let the basic
Yeah,
run
what's-
do you
up,
want to
Goblin?
rebuild your lair or no? This is your choice. You could either destroy your coffin and rebuild your lair and come back to permanently right now, or you can be a mist jar and wait for your friends to get back.
Get into the jar. Get
Would
into
still
the jar.
would they still need a week to get back if I'm caught in a jar?
Well,
and I
Zai
can't
is
just-
with them, so he has teleport, and he can get you back very quickly.
Go into the jar.
But
Take the Deus Ex,
he
man.
doesn't know about your house. So they would get to Draconia, and they would need to travel through the woods to get you there fast.
Take the Deus Ex. You have.
I'll take the Deus
you
Ex
have-
Machina.
All right, you appear completely nude in your lair, and you watch as your coffin falls apart. A few of your items break. You realize, fuck, I need to remake my lair. You don't descend in vampiric nature, but you feel if you die again, you will,
Even if I remake the lair, or
unless you remake the lair.
okay. Okay. Still, I think after that experience, I would be way less mad.
Yeah, it's like when you're very horny and then like you can't get any, and then you just get some or something. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think a bout of combat was just what Moria needed. Dying was a very clarifying moment.
Post-death clarity.
I was just about to say,
yeah.
gain 2 DM's
Yeah.
inspiration, Gesh.
Anyways. This is a perfect opportunity. I wanted to go get Veronica anyways. This is...
Well, what about the rest of us, motherfucker?
Yeah, I know. I need a second.
This is gonna look really bad for Iotis because it kind of looks like I just accidentally killed Moria.
Yeah. As soon as she disappears, her slippers hit the ground. Whatever she was wearing at that point hits the ground, and she's just gone.
Slippers.
Iotis.
Iotis.
Oops.
Iotis, can you make a strength save for me?
I was just about to say the same thing.
No, what I'm going to do is going to be far funny. How far away is the window, by the way, Goblin?
The window of the room?
Yep.
About 20 feet.
Excellent.
30-20.
Ooh.
Suck it, bitch. My saving throws are godly.
So close.
You said dirty 20?
Yep.
Iotis, you're 10 feet outside that window.
Iotis, you forget you have wings and...
Oh, come on! How do I keep forgetting I have wings?
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna put on some clothes.
Alright,
Oh, that's
Moria, begin to
actually
put on
fucked.
clothes, stare at yourself in the mirror, begin to get your mind right again.
Damn, I look good.
Yeah.
Ah, it's me. I'm amazing. I'll cast Sending to Zai, Adult Zai.
Okay.
Yo, still alive. This is my current location. You mind grabbing my shit and teleporting everyone over here?
Can't
As
really
Ogre
give
did
like a
not.
map detail about your location. I'll say you give him description.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can you get over here? Zai's like, where the fuck is there?
Oh wait, no, I have a teleportation circle. I'll just set it up again.
You also... Oh, wait, no, that's...
My friends, Moria said something about a house and being alive. Where is that?
Yeah, that thing.
You,
Oh
you,
yeah.
you see Ogren, who was about to leap after, where he just threw Iotis without a second thought, and then he looks over, it's like, she's alive.
Yes.
Oh. As you see him descend back to his normal 32-foot height. Man, it feels
God.
weird to say that 32 feet tall is the normal height.
Guys,
And
looking up
Iotis should be
here,
glad as
most
well.
of the town is starting to come at us. It looks like they're forming an angry mob, chanting "Kill the werebear."
We need to get going. Thank you for the time here. It was great. And Zai looks out, pulls you all into the room, closes the door. Iotis, get the fuck in here, or we're leaving
Grab
you
my shit.
behind.
I'm going to quickly gather up all of our stuff
Yeah,
that was
you see
in the
he's
room.
building this teleportation spell,
Yeah, like I said, I'm grabbing all the
Yeah.
stuff.
and he claps
And,
his hands together as you gather all your stuff, and Iotis just barely gets in before.
I think the Ogre looks kind of disappointed I made it.
I'm gonna roll a d100 to see if he can make it to your house.
I have a teleportation circle.
Yes, but he doesn't know what it looks like. He needs to know the actual teleportation circle. He needs to have seen it at least. So,
Yeah, you silly. You fall.
This is not a house. You all appear in a garden next to some graves. You know where you are. You're really close to the house, but you're not at the house.
It's close enough.
Good to know. Would you mind if I come with you so I can get the teleportation circle so I know where to go?
Yeah.
Oh, not at all. Come along.
Alright. I'll be a little bit quiet because I need to think about the events that just transpired.
Oh,
Don't
yes.
worry, me too.
You know, Iotis, I have an idea.
If your idea is chucking me through another window, I refuse.
No, it's not that. I have a question. You know those little squeeze toys that are meant to help with stress?
I like cover my groin. Yeah.
I just grab him around the waist. You don't mind, do you?
I think
Not
I very
around
much
the waist,
don't
like
mind.
around the rib cage.
I
Don't
think I
kill
very much
Yotis.
don't mind.
I like thinking about it for a second. Sorry, just not used to having an angry mob after me, thinking that one of the people I have traveled with and have grown to actually give a crap about died, only to find out that they are somehow alive. You can understand the stress.
He's like,
Aw, you
Yeah,
did
he's
that.
like crushing you a little bit, uncrushing you. You know, just
Aw.
make me a strength save.
Aw,
You
you
don't
do
fucking
care.
kill me.
Natural
Of course,
one.
who cares?
Natural
I do
one.
not want a
If you get
natural
an
one.
extra one, I would love so hard.
21.
Okay, what's your strength score?
My strength score is 28.
Shit.
Yotis, you suffer.
Hey, don't worry,
29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn it.
Blood
So
is
there
like
goes my
pouring
tip
out of
HP.
his mouth. It's like.
I can't keep this temp HP for longer than a day.
Nope.
Let me go!
Oh, sorry about that, as I let go of him. My bad.
I think you broke a rib. I
More
got
than
bit
one.
angry and all, but she was the one out of control.
What'd he say?
I said I get being angry and all, but she was the one out of control.
Yes, well, you could understand being a little pissed thinking you just murdered her.
I was a little disappointed in myself, but unlike you, I remember that we're talking about Moria here. The bitch who can do it all.
Yes, continue to
You got
praise
point.
me.
Fair
Oh,
point.
never mind.
You... touche.
Continue to praise me, Yotis. No, go on. Keep talking.
No.
Moria has
being
a face
said,
cake.
I assume you guys get to the house and Moria's just standing there at the doorway watching you guys come over.
Yeah.
She's in like a robe or something. Just couldn't get
I'm in
free
black
just
pants
yet.
that are I'm in black pants that are too big for me and a white
Yep.
shirt that is also too big for me because
Yep.
male Moro's still currently too
Oh,
small
yeah.
for me. I'm 8'6".
No shoes?
I'm
shoes?
going to... God damn it, I'm pulling out your clothes and giving them to you. Here,
Give me
I
back my
managed to
fucking
gather
clothes.
these. Look, I only have them because you disappeared. For some reason without them.
It's an effect of being a vampire. I'll have to spend another week here remaking my lair.
Well, while we're here, didn't you mention you had some sort of friend?
Oh, speaking of which, while we're actually here with the teleportation circle, we should probably go get Imlex and Mary. You do have a teleportation circle and snowed in somewhere, right?
Yes, I put it in the room.
I thought we
Okay.
weren't going back there.
We don't need to. They just need to come over here.
They don't
Moria
have
can-
teleportation.
Moria can teleport and then teleport them back to us.
Are we sure that's a good idea? There might be some sort of barrier set up at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather leave Imlex and the child alone in Snowden?
Out of character, who's Imalex again?
That's
The-
CJ's character.
CJ's character!
Oh yeah, I keep
Don't
forgetting his
fuck-
name.
Yeah, I need to have a talk with my wife.
What?
Oh yeah, I forgot. He gets completely abandoned his
Yeah,
wife. Damn,
I'll
Jess,
bring the
you're
wife
like
over
me.
here.
Zai
Let
looks
me
to
feel
you
this.
and goes, I'm going to write down this teleportation circle in my book, if you do not mind.
I don't care. Do whatever.
Of course.
But
You're welcome in this house, by the way.
We also.
Oh, I
need
assumed
to
so.
Yes, I know, but I need to actually say that. It's a layer.
yeah, but I really feel
Oh, I
bad for
wonder.
Rosie that Memories just takes advantage of her.
I'm gonna go down to the basement where all of our.
I noticed
like,
you can't enter.
You are all allowed to enter my humble abode.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just says, I'm going down to the bed. Like he runs into like this blackened force field at the door as you like let him pass by you, and you go, you're all enter, and he could just falls forward because he was leaning on it.
I completely forgot about the ones we left in Snowden. Yes, we need to get them back.
Speaking of which, now that we're back here, Moria, what happened with all that money that I left with past Moros?
Investments.
Yeah, he
Investments,
has
right?
it all still. Damn it.
He couldn't have spent it all. So I'll go
I
check on him.
give Moria a look. You
Yeah,
sure
that's where I was
about
going
that?
to check on it. It was in the basement.
Yes, Okran. I know myself. We're not that expensive.
Remind me, did
I
you
just
have
like burst out in laughter.
Did you ever
That's
have
hilarious.
a mate that you wanted to spoil beforehand?
As
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
that, and you're walking down towards the basement where the main house is, you guys enter into this luxury-looking hallway. Mahogany wood with red carpet flooring, small chandeliers that hold candles on the top,
Oh.
large shelves with large carpentry coming off of them. You could see skulls embezzled on, emblazoned with different pieces of gemstones. You can see magic circles and paintings strewn across the walls of Moria and Moros, as well as a pink dragonborn. However, most of the house has been thrashed. A lot of important items that you get the feeling busts and knight set armors here are broken or pieces are stolen. You get the feeling when Moros fucked up, he absconded with a lot of shit.
Yep.
Hey, Moria.
I guess just the
I know that I
say.
still feel kind of bad for stabbing you, but you wouldn't mind so much if I stabbed past Moros, would you?
I don't give a shit. Kill him. He tried to write runes on my skeleton. No, he needs to die.
We all want to kill him for that.
Yeah.
He owes me so much money.
And especially
Speaking of
with
money-
the Dragonborn Librarian. I feel really bad for her.
You can feel bad for all you want. It's her fault for falling for me. I mean, who wouldn't though?
Yeah, but she doesn't know that it isn't really you. She has
Moria, you're
She
hot,
is
but that's
with-
all you've got going on.
The fuck are you talking about?
To be fair, I'm guessing.
Command! I'm
No!
kidding. I just say command, but I don't give one. It's not.
Yodas
not
immediately
casting
says no, no, and he gets down on his knees and like starts to like
I'm
apologize.
like begging, kissing your feet. Please, please, my queen,
He's like,
I'm
"Oh,
sorry.
Yes.
I
yes,
just
that's right.
imagine that it echoes in his mind anyways because he's heard it so many times.
Make a
No.
wisdom saving throw.
No, please!
No,
wait,
no, stop.
Echoes?
No, it does. It echoes in your mind, but it doesn't actually work.
Okay.
Your
Oh,
bowels
speaking
turned
of
for a
which-
second.
Power
We didn't
world
actually-
defecate.
Oh,
Our
What's up, yours?
world defecate? The entire
wait,
world?
wait, power
Yeah, the
word.
entire planet.
Sorry, continue.
12th level magic.
Dude, that shit would go crazy. It's like saying Okran on Okran's back, but it's just shit yourself.
Shit yourself.
Oh god.
Alright, Yodas, what were you saying?
Yeah, speaking of money, actually, even if we might not have the money that me and Othin had acquired, we did just get done raiding a vault full of coins and legendary
Wait.
magical items.
Yes,
You
we
make
could
a-
go over that, but are you sure that now is exactly a good time, given everything that just fucking happened, like murder?
I don't care that Yodas quote unquote killed me. My death was greatly exaggerated.
Shut up!
Fair point. That much is obvious.
I am still burning the cold rage
Exactly. That
at
philosophy.
my Velociraptor darling is dead, unfortunately.
And what about your babies? You know, the children you
I-
just got quite got done being kidnapped.
Like-
you
like
see my
as he
head
says this,
turn
I
like
just
slowly.
take one hand and close his mouth.
My head slowly turns. You hear the cracking of bones as my neck fucking like slowly cracks, but it's super fucking audible. And for the briefest moments, you see the giant 20-foot tall vampire like chomping down on you, but it goes away in an instant. I had casted minor illusion to make you see that.
I was
Hang
just
on.
I was mentioning the vault because maybe there's a magic item in there specifically that can help us locate them, and maybe
The
in Calcium's journal there might be help to where we can find them, where they were going to.
um, I know
Very
my
bitch.
children are alive. At least I hope so.
Never said they weren't.
Now, Iotis, how about you just don't speak?
Okay,
Please.
fine. I'll do it.
I have business. Several notes of business. First, we need to get the orc back and the child, I guess. Second, I have to get my lair back up, and that will cost me a week. But if we get enough snow or ice, I can make a simulacrum and have it do it for me. Third, we need to get Veronica. 4, I need to meet with Serena Vaughn.
What? Hang on. Want to run that fourth one by me again?
Serena Vaughn.
Okran, roll me a history check.
Pyron, that is exactly what the gif I was looking for.
Yeah.
Okran, roll me a history check. Okran, roll me a history check. Okran,
I'm
roll me a
working
history
on
check.
Okran,
Okay,
Okran,
roll
roll
the
me a
history
history
check.
check.
record,
Okran,
Okran, roll
roll me a
15
history
history
check.
checks for me real quick.
Okran, roll me a history check. Okran, roll
Can
me
I
a
roll a
history
history
check.
check?
Okran,
They
roll me a
rolled a
history check.
24.
God damn it.
Okran,
24.
roll me a history check. Okran, roll me a history check.
He's having like a stroke, and we're all just like laughing at him.
24. You've heard Serena Vaughn. She's been mentioned multiple times throughout history as the daughter of a worldly sentinel named Sora. She has been around since probably after or during the First Age. You're unsure the actual history there. But recently, she's been buying up a lot of property in Riverton. For who knows what reason. She also owns the Innisoan Inn in Martell, in Durath.
Hmm.
A little off topic. Would the jar with the golden textured sand in it, the jar of celestial ash that we own, be able to assist you in making a lair?
It's not a bad idea.
Can I make an Arcana check?
You get the failing celestial sand and, how should I say,
Vampire.
undead don't go very well together, but you could try. Roll an Arcana check.
I mean, if that doesn't work, we also have the blood of the sealed god.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That reeks of rot and disease.
I mean, you're undead. You've been dead for like a month or two. You probably also reek with rotten disease.
You say I smell?
The Iotis just immediately turn around and leave the room.
That pussy smells like
Refusing to
cotton
say
candy.
anything
What do you
else.
mean, Yotis?
Okran's not complaining. He smelled worse than some of these ruins, man. No matter how bad she smells, it can't be worse than some of them.
There's like maggots crawling around on her skin.
I cast sending to the girl that was adopted.
Mary. Or wait, no.
Mary, yeah.
Okay, it was Mary.
Mary, take orc girl to the room you slept in. I will be there to pick you up.
I'm just forgetting her name.
Okay. Alright. Are you okay?
Cast sending again. No, but your retrieval is important. More important than my emotional baggage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess if you need to leave, man.
Yeah, get out of here, Gish.
Thing is, I
Okran is going to
session.
look over at
Too
Moria.
bad.
By the way, Moria, do you think you might want at least one of us to accompany you in case something does go wrong? Not with you, but with, you know,
To
everything
accompany
else
you.
going on there.
I can always join.
Yeah, no,
Probably not Iotis, all things considered.
I still have some personal things to do in Snowden.
Hello?
Let me. I'm looking at the teleportation circle to see if I can take more than one person with me.
Yeah, it just stays open for a few seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okrin, you're too big.
I can shrink my size, you know this.
Fine, then shrink your size. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. That's, I believe, is the duration of whatever thing you can do.
It lasts about an hour.
Whatever. It shouldn't take that long to get them.
I can
I'm
out
gonna-
of character, and I now know I can also hybrid shift to do this, apparently. Which I
Anyways.
technically have unlimited uses of as far as I know.
Anyways. I'm gonna draw 2 teleportation circles. Actually, I need a simulacrum. I need a simulacrum so they can finish the teleportation circle on this side. After I've already completed the one on the other one. So, I'm going to... Actually, no. Hold on. Is Zai still around?
1 second. Zai? Are you in the teleportation circle room?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I was zoning out really hard. But yeah, Zai would be in the teleportation circle room, finishing up drawing the pattern of her circle.
Perfect. Zai, I have a question.
Yes.
I need to go pick up my orcish friend and I guess our adopted child
Yes.
from Snowden. I'm going to draw a teleportation circle, not finish another one, and then I would love if you could finish it so that we may get back safe and sound.
Unfortunately, I don't know the spell teleportation circle, so I would not be able to fix it. If you could show me the pattern properly.
Yes, okay.
Make an Arcana check. Actually, he'll make an Arcana check with advantage to see if he can finish it, because he doesn't have the
Give him a
spell
guidance.
teleportation. Yeah.
Give him a
Guidance
guidance.
as well? Okay, I'll roll.
Yeah.
DC is going to be 16. Oh, that's not good.
Luck, guess luck point.
He has
One.
advantage.
Yeah, I know. He rolled a 2 and a 6 on the dice.
Bro.
Hmm.
He doesn't by chance have a...
What's his Arcana
10,
bonus?
Does he?
Let me open his stat page, because I know exactly most of his stats, but I'm going to check his Arcana bonus right now. Boop, 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 doop, boop, boop, doop.
Yes, I give lucky.
By the way, I noticed that if you send... It is weird the amount of times that that's actually been relevant.
Funny
I
enough,
know.
he is not proficient in Arcana.
Ow.
Ow, yeah.
Out of character, he's Divine Caster.
That makes sense. So he's proficient in religion then.
No.
Guess when to give the
What
luck
the
point to
fuck?
him to make him reroll.
Luck point? Okay. There we go. Okay. And then the D4 extra.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I'll use a mark for him to reroll. He should have Arcana proficiency. Fuck that shit. That's 6.
Yeah, just give it to him.
The second roll would do it. Yeah. Fuck that. Why wouldn't he have Arcana proficiency? He's a fucking... I don't know why I didn't give it to him. That's fucking stupid. He's a mage.
What's his bonus?
Hold on. His bonus? He's not...
Yeah.
Not that high, man.
Yeah, that's right, Zai. 32
Yeah.
intelligence laughs in your face.
Size of
I have a plus
Yeah,
1.
now you're
I have a
back
plus
to that.
21 to Arcana.
His bonus would be a total of +6. Actually, no. He would have... He's proficient, but then he would be expertised in it, so that would be... Okay, that would be... He has a +11, sorry.
Then would Geshev even needed to use the lucky point? Because he would have succeeded on the first roll with
Yeah,
the
so
6.
take
'cause
your
plus 11.
lucky point back. Gesh.
yeah, he's muted.
They're muted, but I think they heard you.
Gesh.
He's still
Yes.
here. He was talking in chat.
Bitch boy.
Bitch shit cunt motherfucker.
I can feel.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't.
Take your luck point back. Why do you sound so weird?
They're probably on
Sound
their
like
phone.
you've actually grown up.
Yeah, I know.
I
Sounds
can
like you went
stay
through
Yeah, I
puberty.
guess she's
Not
balls
that-
dropped mid-game.
for sure.
What a Giga Chat.
Okay. Why won't it let me finish the fucking edits to his sheet? This is being weird. Okay, we're just gonna go here. Okay, he's good. Anyways, so he finishes up the circle. Well, he doesn't finish it up. He gets it nearly finished. All right, so you'll tell me when you want it finished, correct?
Yes, I'll cast a sending spell.
All right.
I will give the code word mango, and that should be, out of context enough for you to be like, yeah, finish.
Mangoes. Yes. Anyway,
Isn't that the safe word with
King's Rexus. Yes.
Never mind. Okay, just wanted to.
It's just my go-to word.
Anyways, after this, though, when you do get back, I will need to return to my duties as a politician here in the Aryan Heights. I've been gone a bit too long.
Of course, I don't expect you to stay.
Of
Though, here, I need these back after, but I hand him the arrows. Give a look at these.
All right.
Hey.
Um,
You'll find them quite interesting.
he also says, also, while I'm here in the Aryan Heights, I could look at that sword and try to duplicate it properly if you want me to hold the blade for you.
Oh, do you mean
Zarius
Zarius'
sword, yes, the sword.
I'm surprised he didn't take it, but that's
Well, Okran had it.
oh,
And he
that's
didn't
true.
want me to.
I was going to give it to him, but he disappeared.
Well, would you like me to try and duplicate its enchantments or its creation?
If you think you can, I could use a little bit of strengthening for my own sword.
Of
Though
course.
I'm not sure how easy that would be to do, all things considered.
It depends. What kind of sword are you talking about?
One forged from 2 dead gods.
That's gonna be hard.
Just doesn't even question it.
Anyways, well then, if you don't mind leaving the blade so I can get focused on that once I finish this.
Yes, we'll have to meet up with Zai at some point eventually. Though.
I am Zai.
Zarius.
Zarius.
I'm sorry.
Zarius, yes.
My brain's a tad bit fried after everything.
It's no problem. I understand.
You were there when he was struck by lightning, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, he's gone a little off the deep end since then.
Anyways, get going.
Yep. I am gonna hand over the blade. I'm leaving it in my inventory just in case. I will mark down that it is currently in the hands of Zai, though.
Okay, thank you.
I finish the teleportation circle and get us back to the room we were sleeping at.
Eventually, Mary and the orc do come into the room.
Alright. Gather around, I have to make another one. Or finish this one, because you said eventually, so I assume in that time I would have, made
Yeah.
one but not finished it.
Yeah.
Alright. I cast sending to Zai. Mangoes!
Okay.
And I finish it.
All right.
Such a silly thing to shout to this guy. I love it.
You guys disappear. Appearing back in your house. Well then,
Well, that went smoothly.
The whole thing I wanted to do there.
well, Gesh, I said you could do whatever you wanted to do. You have like an hour.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then
What do you
I
want
would
to
have
do?
talked. I would talk to my wife. Nick.
Okay, just talk to her and then leave her again.
I would go to
Yeah,
my
my bad.
wife and try to explain the situation to her that everything is gone to shit.
Okay.
Roughly.
gonna ask
And what are
Possible.
you trying to fucking accomplish here? Just tell her what's going on?
I know I would.
Okay, sorry.
I would ask her if she wants to come with me.
Make a persuasion
Really?
check.
You really fell for this fucking orc bitch that you fucked for one night and then married.
9.
26.
26. She'll decide to go with you, yeah.
Okay.
But first, she sprays some titty milk in some orc milk in your face. Anyways, Eventually, you make your way back home. As you do, Zaya bids you farewell as he's going to go back to his tower, and he heads off.
Yes, sir. I'm getting off.
So,
Night.
I will say that interlude session will be done. I will be hosting a few more, like one tomorrow, because I don't have any work, but I will talk to you about that in a second.